Right, so I guess you're starting the stream. First stream of the year. Right, let's do it. So this is just going to be the first stream of the year. I got to check on some things firstly before I even start. I'm just going to check out how the stream's doing. Sorry if you're getting a feedback loop right now. I'm just going to listen to it in a minute. Check out how the stream's doing. Sorry if you're getting a feedback loop. It's going to be a bit of a feedback loop, but let me just up and volume a little bit. Right, so music's going to be a bit higher. Right, that should be alright. I think. Okay, anyway. However it goes, I'm just gonna wing it because it's the first stream of the year. Why not? So today basically is the first stream of the year, and I just kind of want to go over some stuff in, mega hash per, revenue per mega hash. Just gonna look at some charts or whatever, and I don't know, kind of wing it. It's my first stream, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I did do a previous one for the Ethereum merge, but that was kind of like a facade. Like I kind of just chucked it on because it was the Ethereum merge and didn't really put much effort into it. This is the first one that I've kind of set up, put some background music on. Just let me know if you like it, I guess. So what I really wanted to look at is, and I've been looking at this for a while now, if we go down to this Ravencoin chart right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse in this stream because I'm actually connected through to another desktop app. So there's a bit of a feedback loop in my mouse. No, you can't see it on the stream. Right, okay. Well, it happens. There's always going to be stuff like this that you got to work out before you get streaming, I guess. And the network hash rate, we're looking at miners revenue per mega hash today. So on this chart, this is for Ravencoin, and I'm going to go through some other coins and just see how the actual revenue per mega hash has changed over the past couple of months since the Ethereum merge. So as you can see here, we're actually making a lot, back in August before the merge. So this is 6 cents per mega hash on Ravencoin, and then it just drops off the deep end as soon as the merge comes in, right down to not even 1 cent, like half a cent, and then we're still steady at around 0.07, 0.06, goes down to 0.05 at some point. But for the most part, we've obviously lost a load of revenue as a GPU miner. Now, there are other coins on here that are for GPUs. Ethereum Power is obviously one to look at because it's a bit different because it came in as soon as the Ethereum merge hit. So I don't think there's going to be that drop off as much. As you can see here, it's still really low. There's a massive drop there. And it dropped off right here, which is December. So nothing really to do with the merge, probably to do with the FTX bankruptcy as it came in. And then people just kind of got bored of mining Ethereum Power. I don't really particularly think it's one of those Ethereum coins that you should mine anyway. You might as well just go with Ethereum Classic. Now, I think this had a major drop off in revenue for miners per mega hash. Just because of the ASICs coming on the network and all of this after the merge, I think it dropped twice. Yeah, so in August, it dropped once. And that was probably because people thought that the merge was going to come in. So, they hopped on the Ethereum Classic network. A lot of people were mining it before the merge. And basically, everyone wanted to mine like a bag of coins before the merge just so they could get a load of coins. And then, because the difficulty is going to go spiking up as soon as the merge came in. And we can see that here as it dropped dramatically. We're at how many cents at the top is 2.5 cents, and we're now looking at nowhere near that. It's basically a tenfold drop to 0.002, so an order of magnitude lower than what it was at its peak. And these charts only start around 6 months ago. They haven't got any data further back than that. I don't believe that's when they started doing these charts. And let's look at Flux for a second. Let's go on the Flux mining revenue. scroll down per mega hash. So yeah, Flux has had a dip off as well. All these GPU mining coins will have a dip off. This was obviously expected, but I didn't expect it to be that much. So we're at 0.02 per mega hash here, and at the peak we are at 0.02. So an order of magnitude again for all these coins. Now I can't actually compare this. If we try click on this compare with by here, it doesn't let me because you can't actually compare mega hash to mega hash because they're on different algorithms. So in theory you could do it for maybe Ravencoin and anything else that's on KawPoW or ProgPoW, but right now you can't measure anything against Flux because it's on Zelhash. Now if we scroll down, let's have a look at Ergo, because that's obviously a coin that received pretty much most of the hash rate. It had a massive spike up to like 100, I think it was, gigahash. Sorry, was that terahash? I don't actually know. I'm getting confused now, which gigahash and which is terahash. No, it was definitely, yeah. So we're at 0.01 for Ergo. And then after the merge, looking at 0.001. So all these are just falling by an order of magnitude down, 10 times. So basically we're cutting our revenue per mega hash down to in 10 pieces basically. And there is one that I was thinking about showing, and it was Casper Coin, because Casper Coin has obviously not been around for too long, so it might have a different chart to the others. I know it's obviously going to fall off after the merge, but there might be still, it did. But there was a bit of a hike, as we can see here. So it's 0.002 per mega hash right now, and then this is 0.0002. But what I wanted to show is just this little hike that it had by here. So it came up, and it was really profitable right then. Obviously, it was profitable before the merge, like extremely. But right now, this is the part where it's like everyone started mining it in November, and we've just seen more and more since then. A load of people jumping on the network, and that's why the per mega hash is going down, because the difficulty is going higher. There's more people joining the Casper Coin network. And the last one, which one did I want to show? On Zero, I looked at this chart the other day. Obviously, Zero is not a massive coin. Most of the pool hash rate is, as you can see here, 96% is in this Zero cash pool, which is located in Japan, I think. And they're getting basically all the blocks. So they got 267 miners. The one below it, which is in Europe, has only got 16, 9, and then 9. So, you don't really have much. And if we look at this per kilohash, we can see that it had a massive actual spike for there, which is really weird. I don't know. I have a clue what happened to the price there. It must have just spiked up. And Zero, obviously, is one of those coins that back before I made a video on, and it was actually really profitable for a couple of, months. And then there was more coins that came in, like Flux and Ravencoin. No, not Ravencoin, because they already had their halving. I think it was Ethereum Classic that came in and started taking some network hash rate. But when we look at the actual hash rate over the 7 days, we can see that there's clearly people jumping on the network for profits, coming off it, and then jumping on again. And that's why we've seen these massive spikes of hash rate onto the network. We're getting 100 gigahash here, and that drops all the way down to around 80. And then it's coming all the way back up to 130 here. So I don't really know what's going on. Maybe people are seeing profits at certain times of the day, and they're just saying, I'm going to rent hash rate for the Zero network. I'm just going to chuck it on there, maybe a couple of hours, take it off, let the profits go down, take it off, And I think people are just trying to gain all the network hash rate and basically manipulate it so they get most of the other blocks on the network. And as we can see, the Zero cash pool has got loads of hash rate, almost 96%. So they're going to be getting all the blocks, clearly, because they got 95% of the blocks in the last 100 blocks. So, this is obviously susceptible to a 51% attack. And, I've kind of given up on the coin right now because the development team kind of just left it alone. previously for about a year and never really updated anything around the coin. So it's just people who want to use it now. It doesn't have an update in development team like other coins like Ergo or Ravencoin or all these stuff. And that's actually mined on ProgPow. Yeah, as it says there, ProgPow. And what I wanted to look up was actually Bitcoin's price per, I think it's terahash right now. Yeah. So as you can see, it wasn't really affected too much by the Ethereum merge. Ethereum merge is here, but it was already dipping below, like way before the Ethereum merge. Like a couple, maybe 2 weeks before, it was already dipping. And then it had this massive spike here, which I think was because the price of Bitcoin went up a little bit. People came off the network and more people were actually jumping on it. And then it obviously tanked all the way down because that's what happens. You know, people see the opportunity, they jump on, and then the opportunity's gone within 2 days or a day. And it's actually bottomed out right here at the lowest point in time, which was yesterday. And now it's going back up. Sorry, I think I heard somebody coming upstairs. So Bitcoin hasn't really been affected by the Ethereum merge. I don't really know what the Ethereum... Sorry, I'm just looking at this notification on my phone, sorry. And did we already look at Ethereum Classic? I think we did. So, well, the network hash rate on that is like extraordinary. It went all the way from, yeah, okay, we did. So let me look at the network hash rate. How much did it actually jump? It went from 48 terahash. So if we had the two charts overlaid with network hash rate and revenue per mega hash, they'd probably like oppose each other, if you know what I mean. Like one would go one way and the other would go the other way. So opposite correlation. So 285 terahash was on the Ethereum Classic network, which is a load of terahash, and then it's kind of slowly come down. It's probably going to sell at around 100 terahash for a while, unless it has a price spike. Right, and then what was the last one that I wanted to show? Was it Cadena? Or Monero, sorry. Because this is a CPU mineable coin, I just wanted to see how much it was affected, like if they gained any revenue per kilohash. No, they're still the same. I think it's just following the path of the Bitcoin chart. Well, actually, it's not really, because it's actually going up. So Monero might be one of those coins that we might have to start looking into mining on a CPU. CPU mining has actually become real profitable at the moment. If we go on Rabbit Mining CPU calculator, here we go if it loads. What kind of CPU do we want? They don't really have much options. You can obviously put your own custom one in. Let's just go with, let's add that. Okay, sorry. Oh, one, let's load that. And let's hit put 0.1, yeah, calculate. Right now it's actually freezing in the UK and the power cost in the UK is like extraordinary. But the government are actually giving like, I think $66, sorry, I'm having a voice crack, $66 worth of free energy from, I think it started in November and it's till the end of February. So you get $66. So that's what I've been using to mine because it's free energy basically. I've just been using it to mine Casper and a bunch of other coins that I'm kind of, you know, making bags upon, you know, Ravencoin, Flux, all them, trying to stack some more parallel assets on Flux. So when the next 3 parallel assets release, you can still, you know, claim them back. So if we look at CPU mining, it's obviously profitable on a lot of coins. So there's about, let's just say 20 coins that you can become profitable on. This is just profit and revenue if you weren't seeing it. So the profits at the top and the revenues below that. And even if we up the cents per kilowatt hour to 20 cents per kilowatt hour, I know some people might not have that, but it's still profitable on some coins. And even people might have like 0.08, so we can try that as well. And that's just going to give us more profits. So right now this Bamboo coin, I've never heard of it. I've heard of Bitorium and Yerbus and Monero, obviously. So when we look back on this, it obviously had that spike upwards. It's probably going to spike down because look how high it is right now compared to the rest of, what we've seen before. It's probably going to have a spike down in the next couple of days, maybe 2-3 days, something like that. So CPU mining should, if you're getting on CPU mining, I don't really know what the efficiency is when compared to GPU mining. Obviously right now it's way better, but that's just because I think there's less CPU mineable coins, and they're not really affected as much by the Ethereum merge. Obviously people went and kind of put a plan in place to CPU mine after the merge because it was way more efficient to do that, and it costs less in terms of power. So what was I looking at? Monero. No, not that. Looking at Bitorium, weren't we? Bitorium. Okay, so there's a lot of pools there. 51% attack on that R-Plant network might be possible because obviously they got 70% here. When I was thinking about it, like 51% attack on the networks, it's not really anything too good in terms of like if you hacked it, wouldn't like the price tank of the coin? Because the price would tank of the coin because nobody would use it because it's been hacked. So you'd have like a limited window to even sell off all these coins. But I'm not really. I don't really know too much about hacking to know if that would be possible. Like to sell the coins off as soon as you got them on without the price dropping because they know they've been hacked. Like you could see it on the network. But yeah, so Bitorium maybe it's 51% out. There's actually a lot of coins on here that are susceptible to it. I think I saw on, was it Casper Coin? If we type in Casper, let's have a look. Yeah, look, Casper Coin, Wooly Pooly's got 71.9% of the known hash rate. And I got a video coming out today, I think it is, in a couple of hours. I've already got it queued up. It's about Casper Coin's Ghost Tag and how it actually tries to eliminate against the 51% attack on the network. It's actually interesting stuff. And I go basically over the Ghost Tag protocol in the video. So it's talking about like how the network works, how it gets rid of false blocks, and basically the implementation into Casper Coin, how that has helped it to become one of the top coins to mine in terms of GPU mining. And it's also great for solo mining. That's one of the best things about Casper Coin is you can have a small amount of hash rate, even 1 gigahash will be fine, and you can find blocks pretty easily. I'd say maybe 2-3 days. And 2-3 days, like if you had that on Ethereum, you'd have to have a massive rig back before the Ethereum merge, or even on any of these coins like Flux, Ravencoin, Ergo, you'd have to have a massive rig to actually get solo blocks. However, Casper Coin with the 1 block per second, they're actually allowing smaller miners to, I guess, solo mine and help the network out. If we go onto Casper's website right now, there's something about it on. They're doing this Rust rewrite. I think it was in the. Yeah, it was here somewhere about Q&A about Casper. Right, here it is. So when we actually click on this, let's go down to here. All right, so the max BPS and TPS, given the above concrete numbers, I believe a goal of 32 blocks per second is definitely possible. So right now they have 1 block per second. So imagine if they had 32 blocks per second. For solo miners, that would be great. Like you could, in theory, mine solo, like everyone could mine solo, even on small GPUs. And then it goes on to say, like, even with the 100 blocks per second is a reasonable target. So that even lowers the kind of threshold for solo mining on Casper, which is great because we need more solo mining. People on Ethereum would have these massive rigs just to solo mine on Ethereum just to get like 1 block per month. I don't really feel like that was kind of, like the threshold was way higher for all these other coins. And now we have a coin that allows for solo mining and allows you to have luck on the network and stuff like that. And then this block per second, so if there's at 32 blocks per second, it would allow for 6,400 transactions per second. And if they add 100 blocks per second, it'd be 20,000 transactions per second. So I think I talked about this on the video that's coming up, how, I think Visa can only manage around 1,700 transactions per second. If I just type it in. Let's have a look. Okay, well, never mind, I'm wrong. No, that's about blockchain scalability. What is Visa's transactions per second? I don't really get, okay, so here it is. Like, payment giants like Visa and MasterCard are used to process payments worldwide. MasterCard's network estimate is to process up to 5,000 transactions per second, making it far superior to Bitcoin's 7 transactions per second. So Bitcoin obviously has historically has a low transactions per second. And these coins that are coming out, I think Solana can do 50,000, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't think anyone is processing 50,000 transactions per second on any network, like currently. So you can't actually have the throughput to prove it. But there has been times where the Solana network's gone down because of too many transactions and, attacks. So maybe that figure of 50,000 transactions per second is just like what they've said. Let me have a look. Solana TPS. Okay. Right. Is he going to show us it? Transactions per second. So they're only at 3,428, which is still, close to Visa and MasterCard, but they haven't actually proven this 50,000 transactions per second. I swear I saw it. What's the TPS of? Okay. It says here, Solana is a single layer blockchain with peak transaction times of over 65,000 transactions per second. So they have proved it then. Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. They have proved 65,000 transactions per second. I don't know how many transactions up to. Oh, so that's, I think, where I got it. With the potential to process 700,000 in the future. I don't really feel like anything is doing 700,000 transactions per second. Like, what is the application for that? Like, if these banks and payments like MasterCard and Visa are only doing 5,000 transactions per second, what is the actual limit that they're receiving that they could push out every second? I don't really know if there is any need for 700,000 transactions per second yet. Maybe in the future there is, but right now, not even in the distant future. But those 65,000 transactions per second probably came from, a big Solana NFT drop where a load of people were on the network using it. And 400 millisecond block times. Yeah, I know, but it is proof of stake, so. My main point was that Casper is proof of work. They're doing it on proof of work instead of proof of stake. So it's reasonable that they have this kind of target of 20,000 transactions per second, or 6,400. But where did I see that paper about Casper Coin? Let me just try to get back to the Casper Coin. What else did I want to talk about on this live stream? I had something in mind. Oh yeah, Iron Fish. So I made a video. If we go onto YouTube, it's definitely going to load up my video right now, isn't it? Okay, YouTube. Right, channel. Okay. So here, on this GPU mining in 2023, Casper, Flux, Raven, Ergo, Iron Fish. So I mentioned a little bit about Iron Fish at the end of that video, and it's not actually a network that's in its main net phase at the moment. So you actually have to sign up and then join the test net. And what you do is you basically earn points on the testnet by doing all these things like burning assets, minting assets, and stuff like that. There's not really and I'm not actually sure if you can mine to make points anymore. Anyway, you do a bunch of things on the network and they reward you with points. So you can find bugs on the network, or you could submit pull requests, host nodes, stuff like that. So it's in its testnet and you basically earn points, and then when it goes into this mainnet, you can redeem those points for Iron Fish coins. That's kind of what I've gained from it. by looking at it, and you can actually sign up now. It's starting on January 18th, the phase 3. So you can start mining then. I haven't actually mined on phase 2 or phase 1. I just saw a video, I think it was in December, about it. So that's when I discovered it, and the actual phase actually ended in November 22nd of 2022. I was getting confused then. I was wondering why it was saying 2022. So yeah, there is a roadmap here of what they've actually got going on. So we can see where they are in the timeline. So we are here. So this is testnet phase 2 complete. That was in November. And what's this? Checkpoint mint. So that's a mint in assets on the network. And then this is the testnet phase 3 launch on January 18th. So we've got about 10 days until that releases. And they got the main net release orders in. So I think they're doing something with the main net now. They're improving wallets, offline sign-in, wallets, stuff like that. And I don't actually know when they're going to go for full release. It's got to be soon because, look, that's the end. That's the mainnet launch by there. It's in March 14th. So it could be on March 14th, but we're going to have to see how phase 3 goes and see how the network is actually handling a load of miners and stuff like that. So hopefully I can make a video around this testing phase on the 18th. We're going to join the network, just sign up, see what it's like, show you guys how to actually connect to it, how to gain points and stuff like that. And then, we'll gain points for the testnet phase. And then hopefully on March 14th, they launch the mainnet, and then we can actually convert them. So I can make 2 videos on that. One of them is just mining on the testnet and gaining points, and then one of them will be converting points over to the mainnet launch. And then we'll see how the actual coin works, because for a long time I haven't actually been part, well, actually I've never been part, I don't think, of an actual mainnet launch. I've never pre-mined anything or ever been, into a coin before it came out. So this is my first time actually doing it, and I haven't actually been in part of phase 1 or phase 2. So we're gonna try hop on phase 3, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Earn some points, and then we'll mint on March 14th. And then what else did I want to go over? There was something about, it really pissed me off the other day. And it was about, there was a content gap on, so if you go on YouTube Studios, there's going to be a thing that says something about recent searches from your subscribers. And there was one about Bitcoin mining software, I think it was. Shit. Door's going, hold on. Oh, somebody was at the door. Oh, so anyway, yeah, I saw a content gap around Bitcoin mining software. It was in my analytics, and I clicked on it, and it just gave me all of these like really bad videos about Bitcoin mining software, and I was like, there's no Bitcoin mining software as per se, because all you do is get an ASIC miner and you plug it into, let's say, like a pool or whatever. You can go on like Brains OS, that's like a software where you can edit it. But I looked on this month, and I saw this video, and it's basically like a video saying like there's ways to make 0.06 BTC every 3 minutes. And I was like, there's so many bots on YouTube, on crypto YouTube, that are just farming views from all these. And then, like, if you click on their channels, sorry, that's playing. You can see, like, this one's advertising 0.06 BTC every day. Like, that's not, like, no one's gonna sign up for that. And then it's $500 worth of Doge in 45 minutes, free Bitcoin miner, 0.06 BTC per day, and then that one says 1 Bitcoin per day. And they're basically just farming views at this point. And there's a load of these channels like this, which all have like the same kind of thumbnails like this, where they're like offering free Bitcoin, free Ethereum, free Doge, like Doge mining on your phone or Bitcoin mining on your phone. What else did I see the other day? It was about was it cloud mining? I think it was. And I was just like, if you're new to crypto mining, or if you're just new to cryptocurrency in general, you could be like, oh, I can make loads of money by just watching all these videos and stuff like that. And they're just blatant scams. And I think it's really trying to target those people that are new to crypto and they don't really have much information of what's going on, which is, you know, pretty unfair, because, like, you know, you're basically just scamming everyone for views. And then I checked like all these channels with their views, like how much money they've made basically. If you're going about, look, 1.8 million views, if you put that into your CPM calculator, I think my CPM's at around $9. So that would be around $18,000 that you'd have made just by basically, you know, scamming people and showing them these really bad videos. And I feel like this is really taken away from actual videos that people are producing in the crypto space that are actually useful. You know, most of my subscriptions are just to people like in the crypto mining space. As you can see here, there's a bunch of them, like Chump Change, all these people, Red Panda Mining. So, you know, we're obviously all creating like informational content. It's just YouTube is pushing a bunch of this, like, I don't even know what to call this content, like just scam content. Like, look, there's a whatever it's called, a thumbnail right here. Listen, $2,000, like they're showing Spotify and then a PayPal balance. Like, who's not gonna click on that? Like, if you're just like new to, you know, making money or whatever, you're obviously gonna click on that. Or new to crypto. It's 1.6 Bitcoin every 36 hours. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that's part of the rant over. I don't really want to bash on sorry, I don't really want to bash on these YouTube channels too much, because they're obviously making money from this. That's what pisses me off, is they're just making money from scamming people, and they're clearly getting their ad revenue off this as well. I wonder if there's any connected channels. No. Right, okay, cool. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was actually thumbnails, because lately I've been seeing, like, if I go back to my subscriptions, I've got thumbnails here, and I've realized that a lot of thumbnails are like real flashy. And then I was looking around at thumbnails from my subscriptions. I was like, right, I like the way that Red Panda Mining does his thumbnails. That's like, it's like basic, like so basic. You just take a picture of your miner, like you can see it by here, or like here, this is just his mining farm. Chump Change has got one here. It was just looking at pictures, I guess. There's one here, Rabbit Miner. It's just showing the GPU. And I was thinking to myself, I think that's a great way to actually do it. Because instead of spending all this time just making this thumbnail, you could just throw up a picture of your GPU mining rig and then put, you know, maybe a bit of text on it. I'm not really sure though, because I don't really know how the algorithm's kind of pushing these videos. Instead, if I look at my own, sorry, I didn't mean to click on that. Let's go back. When I look at my channel, if I can see it here, I go to videos and then I go to most popular. Like, well, these are kind of basic thumbnails, I guess. I've kind of transitioned. I was looking at this video, this Flux mining video right here. So it's pretty basic. All you have is the GPU rig in the background, and then just one coin, I guess, just showing, GPU mining Flux. I was thinking, is that way better than doing just like putting a bit more effort into it? I'm not really sure. I kind of did the same. Like, if you see this background, like of this video, this GPU mining 2023 video, it's actually the same background as my live stream right now. It's just got colors over it. Look, you can see it there. It's just got colors over it. So I don't know. This is like, sorry, I just got a Discord notification. This right here is like kind of a basic one where I just show the 3, because you're never going to know it's going to be about triple mining unless I show that there's 3 mining coins. And then I just put Gminer because that's the program that it's been used. Kind of like this kind of thumbnail, this Radiant one, because it's kind of showing the wallet and then the GPU miner. And then it's just like the Radiant logo on how to mine Radiant coin. I don't know. I like that's how to start CPU mining one as well. I don't know, there's a bunch of them on there. Anyway, I've been kind of on a pretty good run in terms of views right now. And that's kind of what I'm doing for 2023. I'm just starting live streams. I'm going to do one, maybe every week, something like that. Just kind of gain more traction in the live streaming space, because I see a lot of crypto YouTubers doing it, or crypto mining YouTubers. They just hop on the live stream like once every week and kind of interact. So I'm kind of just modeling the YouTube based off that. And, as you can see, like, I kind of got a bunch of views in the last 4 weeks. If we go there, I got 1.4k on this Casper coin. This one didn't do too well. I don't really know why. I got 1.5 on this one, 200 on this Radiant coin one, 1.4, 300, 372, and then 546, which the triple miner one's actually doing really well. Better than I expected it to be. And then lastly, what was the last thing I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, what we're going to be doing for 2023. So as I said, we're going to be live streaming probably once a week, maybe twice a week. I don't really know at the moment, because a lot of actual time is spent live streaming. Sorry, not live streaming, but actually making these videos. And obviously I've got a personal life and I got stuff to do in life. So I can put a lot of effort into this, but it'll also sacrifice, other things. So it's kind of finding just a balance. And, the YouTube channel is actually doing really well. We got monetized the other day. CPMs, like, I don't know if it's okay to show DPM. I'll show it anyway. I don't really care too much. Where is it? Monetization? No, that's not it. Analytics. Here we go. Right, so on revenue, I'm not really showing anything bad, am I? No. Okay, I'm not exposing anything. I don't really care if you see what my revenue is. So for December, this is when I got monetized. It was about 2 weeks ago, maybe. That's when it got approved. Got $8 or whatever, then $2 in January. We're only 7 days into January. This, as I said, this video did really well. It had a really high CPM. I don't really know how they actually figure out between the CPMs, like which video gets more. They must run it through some CPM calculator, I guess. And then there's revenue sources. I didn't really know how this worked. I guess it was YouTube Premium viewers. If they watch your video, you get a percentage of their YouTube Premium, subscription, I guess, because you didn't watch ads on the video. So YouTube Premium actually seems like it's a lot of money going towards the creator, because 63 cents, I know it's not loads, but like that's whatever, 5% of the full estimated revenue. So I don't really know how many views equate to YouTube Premium. I'm sure there's a statistic on here somewhere on the analytics. If you go into, I don't know, it'd be like advanced mode. Anything about premium here? No, I don't think there is. Is there? Subscription? No. Add type? No. Right, well, transaction type or playback. No, there's nothing for YouTube Premium on here, right? Never mind them. Well, I don't really know how it works. Anyway, I guess a percentage of that is going in. And then my CPM kind of dropped off. I know I've been doing some research on it because obviously I just got monetized, so I wanted to know what was going on with the monetization. And you can get high CPMs apparently around Christmas time. So this is why it was giving me high CPMs here, and then it's kind of trailing off because other people want to promote products at Christmas time, and then after that they don't really care about it. So the advertiser is going to pay more at Christmas time to show their adverts, and then it just drops off. So we're at 618. I know it's not great or whatever. We were at 12, so we're basically at double. But I don't really mind too much about the money, and that's basically what I'm making. I don't actually know what the threshold is for actually the payout of what's it called? The payout threshold for, actually getting money out. I thought it was around $60, but then it said on a different website that it's way more than $60. It said it was 80. I'm not sure. I'm nowhere near it anyway, so I shouldn't be worrying about it. So yeah. So I'm gonna end the stream in a minute. I just want to say that we've got basically 3 things going on. We're gonna try live stream once a week. We're gonna try get the Discord back up and running this year because we had a good thing going when I was creating guides where people were joining the Discord and they were kind of helping each other out, but I felt like I was helping out more. And then I kind of just gave up on the Discord because I was doing other things and I just wasn't responding to it, which is bad on my part, to be honest, because I should have grown it a little bit more. And I thought that people were just going to help each other out. Like there was some knowledge between them that they could help each other out. Obviously, I was wrong on that, but we're trying to, get it back up and running. I'm going to try to help people out. You can start posting basically any questions in there, anything about mining, anything about, even crypto investing. I'm willing to help you out on that, but just take it with a grain of salt, as I'm not giving out like fully financial advice, just some maybe mining advice and what I think are the next cryptos to actually, gain price. Jesus, it's hard talking for this long. This is my first live stream and I just realized my throat is hurting already. And then the third thing, we're just going to be uploading maybe 2 videos a day. Sorry, not a day, a week. So this is like my goals. I just want to, keep doing this, live stream every week, get the Discord back up and running. We're going to be doing some giveaways soon. Going to be doing Casper coin giveaways and stuff like that because I've actually got a lot of Casper coin coming in because that's what I've been mining. So I thought might as well give back to the fans of the channel. And if you're in the Discord, you're obviously not really a bigger fan, just like you actually took the time to go over to Discord and jump in there. I believe we're at around 120 people on Discord right now, and the channel actually has 1,060 subs. So we're going to be doing that, live streams, Discord, and then we're going to be doing 2 videos a week and trying to get the shorts going in as well, because shorts obviously help out with the algorithm and you start getting paid for them in February, I believe. So we're going to start doing that. So if you want to join the Discord and you're in here, I think there's a link in the description below. Let me check on my phone. Yeah, so there's a Discord link, there's a Twitter link, and there's a Medium link. So that's another thing. I want to do Medium articles. I've been kind of producing them a little bit, and they've been coming off like all right. It's just I feel like I'm just repeating myself throughout the video, because normally I link the video at the top. If I go over to my Medium now, let me have a look. Let me see if we can get over to it. Right, am I signed in? Yeah, okay, so how do I see my channel profile? Right, so the last one I uploaded was around, how long ago? Maybe 10 days ago. Okay, so 10 days ago, that was top 5 GPUs for crypto mining. Something around Casper coin there. Future of digital value, cryptocurrency. So I got a bunch of articles on there. I don't know how to see the views on it. I got 7 followers, but yeah, so if you want to see basically what videos I'm going to upload, I'm going to be just writing the articles on Medium before I upload them, so you can see them there. Basically, it's like a transcript, but it's going to be edited to look like I've wrote it for Medium. Because I feel like a lot of crypto people are on this, like it's like you got Zelcore here, Kadena, Flux, Conflux Network, a bunch of people write on Medium in the crypto space, so I thought might as well get on there. So you can go follow that if you want, and join Discord, follow the Twitter as well, because I'm going to be trying to do more updates on that as well. I'm going to be try to be more active in 2023. That's the whole goal. So we're going to get stuff going. Hopefully we can hit our goals. I'm not going to put them out because I don't like putting out my goals. You know, I don't like saying my goals to people, because then, you know, I feel like there was some psychology paper written about it. If you tell people your goals, you're less likely to achieve them. So if I ever hit my goals, I'll let you know, I guess, by the end of the year. And yeah, so that's first live stream. Hope it went well. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, follow Discord. Well, actually join the Discord, follow the Twitter, follow the Medium articles, and hopefully we'll do this every week or so. So yeah, cheers.